La 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 la. If this music sounds familiar, then you know what I'm going to tell you guys. I mean, it's been a while since we watched Game of Thrones. It's about time that I tell you about the second season of House of the Dragon. How is the season? How good is it? How bad is it? Should you watch it or should you skip it? Come on, let's find out. So the world, as we know, is divided into what we watched before Game of Thrones and what we binged after that. I mean, there's never been a series that has captivated the imagination of audiences world over, right? While the season finale of Game of Thrones, like me, left many of you disappointed, and there was no denying the effect that George R.R. Martin's writing had on the world, we expected so much more, right? Then came the follow-up series, House of the Dragon, drum roll, based on an absolutely different timeline and focusing on one particular house, the House Targaryen bloodline. No one quite knew what to expect from the spin-off, simply because will it be as good as Game of Thrones? Will it have dragons? Duh. Will we miss Cersei's wine-drunk one-liners from that gallery? So many questions bogged our minds, but all these doubts and worries were squashed in the very first episode of House of the Dragon. Not only was the series good, guys, but it had absolutely interesting ensemble of actors who got us glued to our screen from the very first frame. Now let's recap. While season 1 revolved around multiple themes of patriarchal revolt, childhood friendship blossoming into bloody revenge, and that foreboding incestuous track that just doesn't seem to go away. And of course, dragons flying across the horizon and the plain lands, dragons breathing fire, dragons killing each other, and so much more. We ended season 1 with 2 queens, not just one, on different sides of the island, battling for the same thing, the goddamned Iron Throne. Most of season 2's theme seems to be Team Rhaenyra, played by the fantastic MRDRC, versus Team Alicent, played by the stunning Olivia Cook. But mind you, there is so much more simmering beneath the surface of the battle between the blacks and the greens. You will be in for a big surprise. Now, unlike season 1, the pace in season 2 is more subdued. The makers are not in a rush and they let all that juice marinate, and the big ticket action scenes play out so nicely. The writing is sharper and the CGI VFX looks so much more realistic. Remember all those poorly lit dark battle scenes in the last episode of Game of Thrones? Well, seems like the big guys at HBO took notice and have paid enough attention to the technical aspects of the action in House of the Dragon. Well, this isn't exactly a spoiler alert, but the very first episode of season 2, guys, will have an event unfold that will send chills down your spine. It isn't a match to the brutal, brain-numbing brutality of the Red Wedding of Game of Thrones, but its implications to what happens down the season is devastatingly dreadful. Now, if you've read Martin's Dance of the Dragons, the books, then you will know that where the focus of season will be. It will be on the sinister plotting of murders by family members and twists and turns where allies become foes and one ends up making friends in the most unlikely of places. Season 2 is also performance heavy with MRDRC, Olivia Cook, Matt Smith and Eve taking the lead in getting some of the best written scenes and lines. But for me, hold on, it was Tom Glencarney's Aegon, who has initially some similarities with Joffrey, but eventually comes out as a more empathetic character. I mean, Joffrey was just plain hideous. To anyone wanting to know how are the dragons, well, they are mind-blowingly good. I think the only other time I saw a dragon that made me go wow was watching Smaug in The Hobbit. Also, the cinematography is beautiful, capturing the sea, shores, the green landscapes with equal beauty and sometimes just barren land, reminding us of the ever-changing theme of the series. House of the Dragon Season 2 has been worth the wait. Despite the few hiccups here and there in terms of pace and storytelling, the series offers some serious bang for its buck. House of the Dragon 2 starts streaming on JioCinema on June 17th. You don't want to miss this one.